in here.
Let me see.
What happened?
No, let me see.
Yo, you know what I do want to speak to y'all about? Yo, we might need to start going live, bro, to get more viewers.
The live? Yeah, I gotta figure that
Like,
situation out. 'Cause
potting
the phone is a
live.
dub.
Yo, I'm going to do, because that's, I'm trying, like, what I've been seeing, though, bro, because, like, the questions come in. You know what I mean? And
you
YouTube,
can see it.
people actually, like, pay $10 to ask a question. Pay $5, give a $5 and ask a question. $2 and ask, you kind of get what I'm saying? This shit can have, this is why I want to kind of, like, crack down on, like, what is it that we, you know what I mean? Like, what,
This shit, bro.
Shit, we secretly breaking that shit
Yeah.
under the blanket. It's a simple device. Just maneuver it. Like, that's it, and leave it.
This shit is hilarious. My bad, bro.
yeah.
Welcome to the pod.
Word.
Yeah, technical difficulty.
Technical.
But yeah, that's why I was that's why I wanted to do that shit, that live shit last week. But I was like, I thought the situation would have been better. I should have tested that out. That phone, passing the phone around, it was dope because it's close. We got to see each other, but it was live and people could chime in. There was people talking, I just didn't see it, or because I was out, you know.
No, like the tube joint. Like,
Oh, you been on YouTube? YouTube Live,
There's
yeah.
a way to go straight. You know what I mean? And
Yeah, we could do
that's
that right
where
now.
Shaking and all, like, no, we gonna talk about that though. We gonna talk about that.
That's not the
Coming
first
soon,
one.
coming soon. Y'all over here like eavesdropping.
Word.
What up? 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 What up?
What up? Welcome to the pod. Views from the East. We back. You know what I mean? I was about to OD. But yeah, I was about to give the crazy intro. Yeah, niggas was like, nah, not again.
Go ahead.
But I'm happy to be here, man. I'm relaxed, comfortable.
Right.
With two other kings. We about to deliver some heat.
She is absent right now.
in a week.
She had to take care of some business.
Yep.
I mean, it's King's Week.
Yeah. Wait.
This is the first.
No, that ain't the first one.
That ain't the
That's
first.
not the first one. I was just saying my interview. My bad.
Yo, how was y'all weekend, fellas? Week.
It's not too bad. Still healing up. I had pulled my hamstring in my football game,
Damn.
but I caused a fumble. Yeah,
Oh,
so,
you caused a fumble. You fucked it up, bro.
Yeah, I was
But you good though on your hamstring type shit. You good on that?
What?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You still playing? You still could play, or
Nah,
you out
nah,
for a
nah.
while?
I'm taking off. We have a game coming up this Saturday or Sunday. I can't remember because they switched the days.
Yeah.
So I'm taking that day off. But I wanted to play that game because a lot of my teammates my old teammates is on the opposing team, and so I play in two leagues, the EFA and the TFL. The TFL league is happening right now.
Okay.
So I'm on a team called the New York Ducks, and in the EFA I'm on a team called Brooklyn Pharaohs. And so my teammates from the Brooklyn Pharaohs, since that season's happened later, they split into like other teams. They went to other teams for the TFL. That's happening right now.
Okay.
So so there will be competition there.
You play against your peers.
Yeah, where try to kill each other, but then we had to unite towards the end of the year.
Because you're about to team back up.
Yeah, right.
Yo, my bad about last week, man.
Right. It's cool. I love it. I love football. But yeah. So I'm healing. I'm going to miss this game. And yeah.
That's good. Rest, please.
Them niggas changed your dates because they didn't want you there. I'm like, fuck this nigga. He ain't there. We don't want him visiting. We don't know. Nah, I'm playing.
I'm dash.
How was your shit, man?
My weeks, the last few weeks has been. I'm in my head like, it's been cool, but just financially crazy.
I'm with you on that same boat.
And I mean, the thing is, like, this is why I tell people I stress this so much, bro. Like, just hold on to your bread. Them stimuluses, don't spend them. Hold on to it. Your paycheck, try to put some bread to the side. Because, bro, if I wasn't doing that, like, it would have been a situation. I mean, you know, got to do what I got to do, right? We need the car. You know what I'm saying? I have a wife and a daughter. My shit got to, you know what I mean?
I was about to say that, too. Like, we driving and got the gas.
We got to drive to work.
Yeah.
Car was needed, but I mean, other than that, the week has been great, man. It's just the car shit, kind of got me crazy. But Other
Nigga,
than
my
that,
shit is the same, bro. I'm not even joking. Boy, the motor and wifey car finito. Right?
Yes.
So like, I guess we all sitting here know that means new car.
Yeah, pretty much.
My truck, that shit wasn't good coming in a Dow. That shit was a G-Wagon. If you kind of, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I just needed something to hold me over as, you know what I mean? Because I barely was driving it. But the thing is, since her shit is out of commission, she's using that, which ain't meant to be
driving
Doing
around.
Yeah,
all
man.
the work.
So this ain't looking good, and I you can't have a wife driving in that. You feel me? I would rather take that and have her take my work truck. That's how real it is, bro. You feel me? But can't do that. So I gotta get 2 new cars, nigga. That's literally how I literally, dog. I don't even know how this is gonna happen, bro.
See, they get.
You know what I'm saying? But I gotta buckle down. You feel me? Make shit happen, man.
No, I got a few spots, so I'll send you the links. Trust me.
Like, I
get information. It's, even with a crazy situation, you can get away. Trust me.
It's like I seen a few, cause I don't want nothing to pay. I just want to just one shot. Bow. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And rock out with juice for a hot little minute.
Right.
I'm gonna get that 2 times. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Boom and boom, and it's like, all right, chill. You know what I mean? Let me get this chicken together. I gotta get things together, bro. Cause it's like, you feel me? That shit took a bite out of plans, and you feel me? So this shit coming out of thin air. Now, I'm not expecting this at all.
Nigga, I'm somehow.
This is life.
Yeah, where somehow by the grace of God, I'm just like,
This is
Bro,
life.
don't
people.
talk about it. Yeah. Don't even. Just act like you not even here, bro.
Yeah.
Because your shit could be listening. Yo, I don't know. They devious like that. I don't know, son. Vehicle. I don't even want to talk about it. Hey, you know what? Let's go into the next. You know what I mean? My shit might be listening.
Look, man, I don't got it.
You feel me?
Don't ask me for nothing. I don't got it. I'm telling you right now. This is life. This is life. Unexpected
Son,
expenses.
Father's Day coming up. All I want is like gift cards. Son, hit me with the gifties, please. I could take the 25s, the 20. Anything can help. You heard? Please.
Bread, cash.
Everything can help, son.
Cash. I want cash.
You heard?
No, for real. But life though.
But yeah, man.
It got real in here. It's like, yeah, this is what really goes on. There's a good side, but there's this.
Yep.
So first up, let's go. Let's get into it. A record 4,855. Oh, sorry, 4,855 people queue in the rain for hours to see if they had a stem cell match for a boy who's 5 years old. He's battling a rare cancer after his parents launched a desperate plea to in hope of saving his life. So that's pretty dope. Like, you know, a bunch of people
that's what I'm
donate their
from,
time. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's dope.
I thought that was just something that was beautiful, just to see all different people come together. Like, it's not about none of that other shit. Like, this 5-year-old boy, he's, you know, he has a rare form of cancer. 4,855 people stood in the rain for hours, bro, to see if they had the stem cells that matched the boys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He's a very handsome young man.
Yeah, man, it's a beautiful thing, man.
Humanity still exists in the weirdest ways, in the weirdest circumstances, but it's still here, man.
It's just in this all this chaos is happening. Yeah, that's what he's trying to say.
Yeah. There's always light in the darkness, man.
Just gotta try to stick together, grow together, learn together.
Nigga, that last year, shit, on top of what's been going on lately, shit, bruh, we ain't have a breath of fresh air yet. On to the next. But, you know, good thing, shout out to the boy. Hopefully he did find a stem cell. Hopefully he did get the surgery and the recovery and all of that. You know, hopefully they give an update on that, because that's dope. Shout out to humanity. Next topic. All right. So
someone had posted a beautiful woman, who became a doctor. So now this is a real attraction to a man. Doing whole shit online make you bitches look stink. Allow me to reintroduce myself, Dr. Ruth. I don't think she's the one who wrote that. I think someone posted
Nah,
it.
the caption she wrote, "Allow me to reintroduce myself, Dr. Ru." I'm sure that's her.
Yeah, that's what
clear
I'm
her
saying. That's
name,
what I'm
yeah.
saying.
Caption of the person who we shared it
That's not her.
Right.
She didn't say that.
said they tired of seeing whole shit online. They want to see more of this.
Right.
The thing is this: people need to stop acting like they don't want to see whole shit. All men want to see whole shit, just inside of the bedroom. You know what I mean, or inside of the house. They don't want to see the whole shit for the woman that they like or they are in, you know, that they're engaged with, not doing what they consider to be whole shit. Women kind of feel that way about men to some extent too, that men be doing whole shit. So, you know. But she looks good. And shout out to her.
Word.
Doctor.
Young at that. She looked 21. She young.
She looks young.
I mean, when I look at this now, this is the real attraction, right?
Well,
There's
mid-age.
guys that is for, right? So I could say this is like my preference. It's not that I don't like the whole shit. I just don't like when that's all you have to offer. Like when every single thing is just you ass naked. Not ass naked, but you know, you just doing some whole shit. It's like, damn, that's it? Like, I'm 33 this year. Like, I need more than that. That was me 19, 20, 21, 26, 27, 28. You know what I'm saying? Like, cool. And now it's like, nah, nigga, like, I need something else too. Like, I like because you see that's a kill. That's all that I'm saying. Like, yo, like, great, congratulations to everything. You look down the dress, everything. You're like, yeah, that's a kill. Like, give me some more of that. Like, if everything is everything, then it's like, all right. I'm just saying. I'm just at a different space, but.
There's a flip side to this.
Yeah.
I want to hear your opinion though.
He's like, I watch porn, bro.
Nah.
I felt like you had to just hit him with the
Yo,
confession.
bro, if he
like,
was,
No.
nigga watching porn on the pod. Nigga said, fuck that.
That's
No,
why I be on my phone.
No, I'm agreeing. I agree with you. It's not what y'all think I was about to say. I was just processing everything, man. No, but yeah, I completely agree with that. You just want to see a woman that have something more to offer, and not just, you know, sexually always just show herself off, or, you know.
But look at the picture. She is.
No, she is.
Because she's showing you a side angle or something.
Right.
Like, yo, this is, you know what I'm saying? But
Right.
it's not so like.
It's not so reveal. What's the terminology I could use?
Nah.
No, you was about to say it. Revealing. It's not as revealing as.
Oh, right.
Nah, I watch revealing shit. I'm not saying there's not a problem with that. I just, some of this too. I watch it. I'm not saying that there's no of the two, but.
Bro, let's be real here. Clothes make women sexy.
Yeah.
Nigga, if they were just walking around naked, they wouldn't actually be as sexy as you would think they are. Not trying to disrespect all women. I'm just saying, clothes make women look. You know, the whole exposing a lot of your body isn't always the best thing, because it kind of like it doesn't look good, right? So it's like it doesn't work for all women.
It doesn't work for all women.
It doesn't work for all women. Some women it works for. Some women it shouldn't be even on them, even if it works. For example, younger ladies. Like, I mean, that's your prerogative. But come on, like you're a young girl.
What age
You gotta relax. When I say girl, I'm kind of like below 16.
No, nah, all of that is a dub for me. Listen, I'm at a point on my social media. Listen, I love all my friends, right? But you gotta understand, you know, when you have a bunch of friends, but you had younger ass siblings. So like you my homeboy, but your sister's like 5 years old, but we already like 12 or whatever the case is. So you grow up, you 30. You see that 5-year-old now, you watch them be a kid. Like some of them in strollers. And I'm like, nah. Can't do it. Nah. The female specifically. That's all. Like some of their shit is just positive. It's regular. But when they want to show, they're, I'm curvy. I have this. I'm like, all right, I gotta go.
Well,
immediate. Like, yo, she bad now. Her little sister bad. I'm like, what?
But the thing is this: there's nothing wrong. I know you feel like it's something wrong with it.
Yeah, the provocative photos, I don't entertain.
There is not technically. For example, if what is you said?
Like if they
12,
posted something provocative,
5, so that's 7 years. Okay. 20, 27. So at that range, even if you wouldn't smash, you single, they single, you ain't smashing.
No, not them in particular, because I watched them grow up, like from being in kindergarten and shit.
I get what you're saying.
Like I wouldn't. That wouldn't
smash?
be a target. Yeah.
Wait, ask that again.
Like for me,
the chick that look, you're 12.
Yeah.
And she was 5. You knew her. I'm not saying close by. You knew the girl.
That was
she
your
was
your friend's little sister.
So I'm 7 years old.
Okay, you specify. All right, friend's little sister.
5.
Yeah.
Boom. All right. Now you're 27. She's 20. If it came down to the situation, would you hit?
I would. Yeah, I think you could. I think I'd.
Just answer. It's your answer.
Your answer,
you're not wrong or right, bro. It's all upon how you feel about the situation.
I'm trying to think. Like, is that too young? 20? Nah. For a 27-year-old, no.
The age gap isn't the issue.
Nigga, it's nothing wrong with it. Honestly,
the age gap is not the issue. The angle that I'm getting at is if
he's seen her since she knew her since she was
like
5.
in a stroller, like she was a baby growing up.
Yeah.
Well, the reason why he's saying it that way because he's looking at it like.
Yeah, nah.
So you've been looking at her since 5? I guess that's why he's
yeah, like that's like my little sister.
Yeah.
That's like my little sister. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, for real. Like
this nigga actually looking at her like, but you were 5.
But you were right.
Yeah,
okay, I get
I'm talking about like 4.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's
I wouldn't smash.
But I didn't think about that part specifically. I was just thinking about the.
No, I'm saying that's me.
No, I understand.
But the age gap, there's nothing wrong with that. If I'm 27 and I see a 20-year-old that I don't know from a hole in the wall, that's different. You get what I'm saying?
The thing is, if you pray on it, I think you're just wrong. If you praying on it, you know what I'm saying? That's just fucked up.
Yeah.
But if the situation happened how it happened, I don't see no problem with that.
Yeah.
I would probably do it. I don't have a problem. But if it's like, to be honest with you, that circumstance, even if it play out, I wouldn't easily go through with it. That would have to be a situation where it's like I see such a difference that it's like it throws me off from the whole perception of you being. It's like there's a certain way that she's going about it. Like not like just let's do it. Like more like a hey yo, you want to go out? You want to go do something? You want to? It's like all right, that's a different angle. Like and then as the day progress, y'all chill, y'all vibe. That's different. At that point, I'm not gonna have a problem with it. I'm probably gonna go through with it. But if it's just like a random, I came checked him. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting in the room and she wander off. It's like it's at that point it's weird because it's like it feels like she was targeting you. Yeah. You know what I mean? A little bit, and then it can still kind of feel like you're preying on her.
That does exist though.
Yeah, I mean, it does exist. But here's the thing at which I wanted to bring it to that conclusion, to bring it to that perspective, is because it's like, how do I say this? If a male is in a right mind, they're not even going to deal with that situation. If this nigga's on double D mode, he's going for it. I'm telling you that right now.
He's going for the kill.
This nigga, he in desert dick mode. That nigga ain't quite registering any barriers at that point. The thing is, as a man, I think us men have to understand that about other men. The reason why I say that is because that's how the slip up of mistakes happen. You have to understand that about men on a general standpoint. There is men who move without barriers. Right. They don't see things the same way as you may see it.
Yeah.
If it gets them to that particular point, they're not about to fight their own urge. If that situation plays itself out, they're not about to fight at it. I'm not knocking that. I don't really fuck with that. But that ain't as much as a predator. A predator, it's more of a motherfucker who's been seen. This motherfucker has been plotting since they got there. They're just trying to find a way to get the conversation going with that young girl, or however the situation works. And I'm ready to bust this motherfucker mouth wide open. Like, Now, honestly, like I'm ready to knock you the fuck. But like the thing is, I can't be so aggressive with the situation.
Yeah.
I try to think of it in a sense of like, how do I de-escalate it without knocking this nigga the fuck out? I don't know how to do that. And I think in order to become a more civil male, like a civil man, and be able to handle that situation correctly, I gotta kind of like figure out how to deal with that situation. Because that, I think of beating them the fuck up.
Yeah,
I think of violence when it comes to them.
I was just about to ask you, do you feel like they deserve to get? Because like,
but who the fuck am I to say that though? Like,
I mean, if that's your
what if
homie,
someone gay feels that strong? I'm not okay in this, but I'm just saying. You know what? I'm not. No, I can't have that conversation. I can't see that.
If you have a homie,
I'm sorry. I can't. Like I try to play devil. I can't devil's advocate that. It's like a real fuck you, bro. I cannot see the other side to that situation, bro.
Yeah, that wall.
Like, bro. Like that. Like I'm like, nah. I couldn't get the sentence. I was like, no, I can't do it. That's the one thing I can't accept.
Once I see anything provocative, anything exposing, I'm like,
bro, predatorial shit. I don't care if it's male or female.
Skip.
Predatorial shit. I don't care if it's transgender. Predatorial shit is a problem for me. I don't really like it. I don't like when the thought may cross my mind, bro. You're a man. You got to understand. Every man has to understand that. Understand what happens. Admit it to yourself. But understand that that's not who you are. The fact that most men don't entertain the idea of talking about it, that's the dangerous ones. Because you don't know where their mind goes. I'm dead ass serious, bro. If you bring up certain conversations around certain people, you'll start to see it. I'm dead ass. You bring up certain conversations around a group of men, you'll see some people respond and some people will stay quiet. Those people who are staying quiet, it's the reason why they're staying quiet. They can't get into that conversation because it's gonna get to a point within that conversation where it's gonna reveal what they would actually do. And then it's like at that standpoint, everyone goes, whoa. You are one of them niggas, huh? Yeah. It's actually more of them around than people think. It's just that they may not act on it. It's fucked up, bro. We live in a crazy world, but let's move on. Fuck that.
I was looking around like, I was like, oh yeah,
no, because it's like, fuck that. Anyways,
oh, dude.
Advocate for it.
I mean, yeah. We want to give a shout out to Brooklyn. Shout out, yeah.
That's a huge
East Coast shout out. I'm weak. A New York shout out, right? And then a Brooklyn shout out. Brooklyn niggas always separate shit. And then a Brooklyn shout out. You feel me? To Jay for being inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give that a clap. I kind of somewhat. They take mad long, with that shit. It takes a while for you to even get inside of that. He actually surpassed a lot of people in that situation. No shade, but nigga, that's a hard thing to do. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But congrats to Hove, man. That's dope shit. I'm glad he in there, man. I'm glad another one of us in it. But we need our own shit, cause like, it's Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. But when you go to the little museum things, and it's just like White Central. Like, we didn't create it, but how you guys feel about this?
I mean, I'm excited about it. I'm happy for him. You know what I'm saying? Worked hard. You know what I'm saying? So he deserves it, of course. Shout out to him. It's a win. But I understand what you're saying on that aspect too. Like, it's tough to get in there though. But the fact that he had that catalog,
he got in there quick, bro. I'm gonna be dogs. Motherfuckers be dead for 20 years before getting up in that bitch.
So that's a huge thing, bro. You know,
somebody said that Hove power, that shit work anywhere. That nigga
the hustle.
Who's your lines?
That Hove power work anywhere. Whatever that nigga, it's not too much he ain't got. You know what I mean? And whatever he ain't got, he in there on the verge again. Word. You know what I'm saying?
My God.
Shout out to that.
Word.
Living a beautiful
life. His expansion is real for
real. I think it's unprecedented. I don't.
And we basically grew up with him. Like, if he was a Jay-Z fan from the beginning. He's a young dude. Like, to see that.
He was so up before us.
Yeah.
The reason why I would say that is because the understanding of what he did at the time that we didn't even understand what it was.
Yep.
Fire. So, you know what I'm saying? And to be grown men and he's still killing shit within another sector.
A lot of sectors.
You know where I'm gonna be soon.
That's
Word.
right.
Gonna get up there.
Soon, son. But yeah, moving on. It wasn't too much to really go off on that one. I ain't know where to go with that one. You know what I mean?
A customer spits in your face. Is that your last day? That's a unanimous yes, right? Is that a unanimous yes?
It's not gonna be my last day.
If a customer spits inside of my face,
it's not gonna be my last day. It's gonna be.
He said inside of your. He said inside of my face.
What?
Bro,
oh my bad. What?
Bro, I'm like, yo, I'm chill, but he really chilling over there. He said, yo, a customer spits in you, inside of your face, because that's how it feel though when it hit your skin.
Yeah,
it feel like it's on your brain. Like, oh nah.
Yeah, word. That's why I said like that.
It's like the. You know what? Yo, a spit in the face is a form of disrespect that I feel like it's like it transitions through a body violation into a spiritual violation. It's the reason why I'm saying that. It's like, yo, a motherfucker turns like into like the niggas don't even see red. Niggas see black. It's like one of those dreams where you punch it and and it's like the person keep like coming back again. But it's like in all reality, this is an actual human being who is actually being hurt by what you're doing. But in your brain, this motherfucker face keep coming back. So you like,
bro, yo,
nigga,
yo,
oh my god,
all me, bro, yeah,
son,
yo,
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm using a lot of elbow, bro. A lot of elbow, bro. Like, yo, my nigga.
The disrespect.
For those who don't know, I'm using a lot of elbow,
bro.
It's definitely maybe both of our last day, but I ain't gonna lie. It all depends on the situation because I don't know. I'm a little different, bro. Like the way my mind takes me now is a little different. Like because the way the world is now, like I'm on some life or death shit. So. Like that shit gonna look like some movie shit, and that ain't cool. Like I might be on a run or something. Like I'm gonna hit a nigga with a 2-piece right into snapping his neck, like on some awkward shit. Like motherfuckers won't even see it. Yo, bro, like yo, dead ass, or the nigga swing and I grab his arm and crack the fucking whole arm. Like
I don't feel like I would get the second hit. The first hit would just
the first hit delivered everything.
The head explodes right in front of you.
When they're saying this is your last day, they're referring like if you at your job or something.
No, they refer like you. If
of course, that's my last day at work. I mean. I'm not gonna quit after I do it, but if they say, "Hey, unfortunately, then it is what it is." But you're gonna have to respect my decision. Like,
yo, I ain't gonna front. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Let's just say it's a job where it's customer service and you have to be in front, right? So let's just say it's some type of McDonald's. All of us don't. We make bigger money than that, so we don't have to worry about that. But I'm just saying in hindsight, and it's one of those type of situations. This is exactly what I would do. Manager, who's manager? Who's manager? I want to go home. I'm sick.
Yeah.
Yo, I want to go home. I'm sick. I want to go home. I'm sick.
Get that 4 weeks off.
Or get that strongly word.
No, listen.
No, I'm dead.
Why is this all going down? I'm walking to the back.
He said, "I'm walking."
I'm taking the uniform off. All of this is happening. I'm gonna keep repeating this, nigga. Yeah. Like I gotta hold on to something just so I don't snap yet. Yeah. I'm changing my clothes. I'm gonna keep saying, "I'm sick. Yeah. I'm sick. I gotta go home. I gotta go home."
With the spit on his grill the whole time.
Bro, nigga, no, I wiped it off.
Oh, you wiped it off? Because I'm like, nigga, I'm gonna throw up.
I'm gonna fucking throw up.
Like yo,
this how it go.
Yeah.
I'm going home. Like if I don't wipe it up, I'm throwing it up in front of everybody. Anyways, I'm changing clothes. I gotta go home. I'm going through whatever barrier, gate, door, whatever it is that separates the worker from the customer. The minute I get through that threshold, bro, I'm grabbing that person and I'm gonna drag them out. I can't get fired, bro.
I can't get fired. Yes,
I'm dragging them out of by foot. But yo, boy, I'm gonna try to hold my composure as much as I possibly can, bro. As
I like
much
that
as
angle.
I'm with you on that. As much, yo, bro. I might cry. I might be so angry.
You're a provider. You're a
Tears
provider.
are coming out of my eyes, bro. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
grabbing them, dragging them. I get them out of that fucking spot.
Out of that zone.
Bro, I might try to crack their skull with whatever sneaker or heel that is on my foot, bro. I'm going straight into Godfella. I mean, God. You remember that nigga hit with the nigga with the hill? Just the hill. Nah.
In his back and shit. Nah, for real, I understand because you're a provider, so you have to make that decision.
Son.
Yo,
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, in the moment, yeah.
that whole part of dragging him out, agree. To me, I'd throw him into an incoming car.
Nah. You just lose
Bro, I
one of
didn't
your
think
job.
about that.
Yeah.
No, but that's a quick fix.
Wait, no, wait,
He said,
bro.
bro,
Hold on. You know what? It's fine.
ahead.
Not an incoming car, because then I've endangered people on the street. Into a parked car.
Into a parked
Through
car.
the window of a parked car. And just keep slamming
Through
into
a
the
window.
Because if you would have said into oncoming traffic, I was with you, right? And I
Yeah.
would have said Dragos, nigga. If he dies, he dies.
Yo,
Yo, some Street Fighter shit. Like you know when the niggas used to fight and like push the nigga into the like this shit and like walk away, nigga. I'm just like, dude, walk away, fuck out of here.
Yeah.
If he lives, he lives. If he dies,
I'll look at the car. Now that car too little. Oh, nice. A truck. U-Haul.
boy,
Yo,
that I'm smoking that motherfucker's boots, bro.
That I so spit no
keeping it-
offense.
yo.
That's really disrespectful, and people.
Son, bro. A stranger will have to come and get me off. I don't think I'm stopping. But the one thing I realized though
Don't
is
stopping me.
nowadays I don't know who nobody is, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not like getting on top of nobody on the floor. You feel me? You could be some type of UFC specialist. You could get me inside of
So jiu-jitsu
I'm trying
type
to
shit.
kick your fucking face off your body, right? And then possibly trying to take you by your legs, swing you across the street. Then I'm okay.
Right.
Moving on. Bro,
Might run into a
that's
Bruce
oil.
Lee.
That's what people don't understand. That
Run into
yo,
a Bruce Lee.
that's the easiest
Get
way
your
to a
ass
person's
whooped.
weight. Literally, no matter how big they are.
Yeah.
Grab that foot and start swinging. Goodbye. If he dies, he dies. With that nigga grill.
Or
If he dies, he dies.
Alright, so this one is a little crazy right here. And I just looked at the lineup first, but then alright, so you get sucked into a 90s TV time warp and must live
I ain't
with
wasting
one
no
family.
time.
Choose wisely. I'm like,
We gonna say it. I mean, for all other people that's listening. All right, so
what?
I'm thinking that the first one is Home Improvement, if I'm correct.
Yes.
Second one,
oh, I thought the words. were
Full
wrong.
House.
Yes.
Yes.
Third one, the Bundys, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
My guy
Fourth
knows-
one,
my guy
Fresh
knows some
Prince.
shit.
The fifth one, Roseanne. The sixth one,
Family
Steve
Matters.
Family. I couldn't get it.
Matters.
I'm thinking it, but I couldn't get it.
I apologize for that.
That's crazy. I
That
mean,
nigga
you
said,
got 5 out of 6.
Nigga, I apologize.
I
You got 5 out of
apologize.
6.
Or
Yeah, word.
it's not good
Family
enough.
matters.
I should have got the one before that wrong.
Yeah,
Word.
word. We got everything right but that now. We apologize. Nah, but for real, this, I mean, let's all say, I think we can all agree when we say Roseanne, right? And I'm, nah, look, he said, what? Nah, I'm good on the Roseanne. Damn. If,
He said, "I think we can all agree, Roseanne." Bro,
Nah.
that I'm not. I don't want to live in that house.
yeah, that house
bro.
look crowded.
Everybody looked like they wore like 3 things, like 2 or 3 items, and just kept recycling them shits.
I'm weak.
Keep,
Yo, this shit is
bro.
bothering the fuck
This
out
shit is easy, bro.
This is easy. I
This
think
is
I'm
easy.
gonna go with the Fresh Prince.
What do you mean go with? That's the only
word.
factor in that motherfucker.
Nah, Family Matters
Family
is
Matters is
decent.
dope.
Family
Bro,
Matters is
you
decent.
living in the house with Carl?
But
Are you really living, bro?
but Family Matters. But
Come
but-
on, son.
Don't do it.
Come on, bro. Ain't nobody fun. Steve is funny, but
Nah,
I need
Steve
fun.
is brilliant though. Hold
I
on,
need
hold
fun.
on. But
Will
Steve
is fun
brilliant,
and Carlton is fun. And Ashley fun.
Hold on.
All of them fun, pretty much.
Steve is brilliant though. Like he's a like you saw what he created as a teenager, a whole machine to change. Like yeah, it's not real, but I'm saying he's a genius technically.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know he gonna be
you got a point.
crazy. There's bread there.
Okay.
And I'm like, all right, Carl Winslow. All right, cool. My
not
dad
bad.
is
Thought
a
about bread.
cop. All right. However, If you go to the Fresh Prince, my dad's a judge. Like that's a
Fuck
definite.
you talking about? You know what I mean? Why am I stepping down?
My uncle, my dad,
Stepping up, baby.
my uncle-in-law, whatever the hell he is, it
Come
don't
on,
even
baby.
matter.
What are you talking about?
Uncle
But
Phil,
if those
for real.
two, let's just say
Rest
if
in
the
peace,
obvious
for real.
ones wasn't in it, and it was just the white shows up there, I'm going for the Bundys, bro. I want to laugh. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? That's the closest thing to the ghetto.
I'm with you, but it's so
the
old
closest
school
thing to the
though.
ghetto.
It's so old school though that you see the TVs. I'm gonna probably have to go with the Full House.
You going with the Full House?
If it's gonna be the white shows, it's gonna be a Full House.
All right, so if that's the case, I gotta be Jesse's son. I don't want nobody. I don't want to be nobody else's son.
You're gonna be Joey's son.
I mean Joey. Yeah.
Nah. The Bob Saget. Nah, that show was fire. All of these shows was dope, man. Al Bundy though, hilarious, bro.
Who the fuck want to be in Home Improvement, bro?
I mean, it's a decent life. It looks like a decent life.
Better than
but-
Roseanne, though.
Nah, absolutely. Roseanne.
Nah, but the pops of Roseanne was kind of funny.
Yeah.
Watch Roseanne like that.
Roseanne had dry ass comedy, bro. It was dry. It was a little funny here and there, but it was dry.
Yeah, that was for the time before us. We just caught it at the end on its last legs.
Full House, I don't want to live there because I would smash half the female, so I don't want to live there. Fuck out of here.
Full House, you got the lineup.
But I ain't gonna lie, I could say the same thing for Fresh Prince. Like, I just want to be adopted, and then like, I want to move out.
Yeah, I'm dead.
I'm dead ass. Like after like 2 months.
Nah, you out.
I don't want to be family.
Or,
I want to be in an area and be able to snipe part of the family.
He said snipe.
That's the whole fact.
You pull up to that big.
Bro, I had a
joint,
crush
like,
on
nah.
both Ashley and Hillary, bro. I couldn't choose which one, bro, because Hillary, I'm like, I like that little sassiness in her. Ooh, yeah, ooh, yeah, give it to me.
Yeah, but then the Tatiana Ali.
Son, she different, bro.
I was like, yeah. He said 2 months.
Bro, that's how fast I would have realized. I'm like, I don't even want to be I don't want to be your brother. I don't want to be nothing.
No, I'm not your brother. No, that's from day one though. I'm not your brother.
Nigga gonna say every episode.
Once you see that, your brother. I'm not your brother. Like, we cool. We gonna be the friends that grew up with each other. Like, we're friends. Not your brother. Never look at me like that. Like,
we not doing that at all.
That's a guarantee. Like, we family. Friends could be. You could consider a friend family.
What is you talking
like,
about?
yeah, we family, but you.
The fuck is you talking about?
From day one.
I ain't gonna lie to you, yo. In Family Matters, yo, I'd be like, Steve, you bugging, yo, Myra, let's get it on, nigga. Fuck is you talking about?
I mean, he was with it, but
Chase Wishmacall, that's fine. I want Myra, nigga. I want her. Give me that.
Nah, Steve, he deserved that, bro. I was so happy for him, bro. To keep it a buck. When Myra came into the picture, I was like, yeah, Steve. Like you for you. You don't gotta do all that flashy, all that extra.
Yeah.
Yes.
He still did it.
And she was
Above
bad.
and beyond.
He still did it.
He had himself some fun. Laura was tight. I was like, yeah. That's so crazy. You so invested into the show.
But I ain't gonna lie, yo, Laura.
I remember that
Yo,
part.
she always freaked that hairstyle. That's one thing you can't deny. She killed that low haircut. Boy, before I even knew who the fuck Halle Berry was as a young kid, I'm like, she's beautiful. Like, but it's when she would like dress up or like, you know, get caught on dates, I'm like, this is it. She's bad at that point. When she was in the house, it was like, but she was really beautiful though. When you really look at it, like, she was kind of like the Nia Long before the Nia Long. Really think about what I'm saying. Short haircut, nice shaped lips, beautiful. Like, you get what I'm trying to like. Yeah, I mean, she was nice, bro. When you really think about it, she was. All right, so we can move on because we had another one of these,
Shout out
man.
to Nia Long. Another bad one. Let me swiping on by another one.
This one right here, though.
One comedian has to go.
All right, so we got Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, Bernie, Mac, Red. The color red. Nah, I'm playing. Red Fox, Cat Williams, Martin Lawrence, Kevin Hart. I don't know who this guy is. Nah, I'm playing. Dave Chappelle
like
and Chris Rock.
Yeah.
One comedian has to go.
There's like so many different angles to this because it's like
It's some that you weren't a part of my like life
at all.
So I could kind of like slide you to the side. But if there was, from what I've seen of the past tense comedy, compared to, if we're talking about comedy. Let's be clear. Comedy. I'm gonna have to go with Kevin. Because these other niggas is funny forever. Like it's to the point that like the shit that these niggas was doing, even Red Fox, son, bro, I want to laugh at his picture right now.
His grill.
Like, I want to laugh at that face expression. I want to laugh at it. That nigga's funny, bro. He's an OG.
And I feel like he's looking at me like, you don't feel this? I feel like he's looking right at me like, yo, bro, you don't feel
so you're not gonna laugh. You're not gonna laugh.
That sound funny?
You finna laugh.
Right? They got Martin Lawrence high school picture. My man posing.
Yeah. that was a smile of Martin.
He posing on him.
Here's a flip. Y'all gonna answer? After I answer.
I mean,
Kev.
it has to be. Cause I'm looking at Richard Pryor and I'm like, nah, let me not act like I ain't remember him. Like,
This nigga.
What's the first? He was in a Superman movie.
This nigga
Come on, bro.
had me down. Yo, listen to me. If it's anybody, bro, who can get his impersonation of any animals, people, is fucking hilarious, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
When he be talking like the monkey, like, oh hey, man. But the yo, bro, nah.
That's how when they go like, yo,
that nigga funny, son. He is.
And he's an inspiration for a lot of great comedians today. So that's why when they're like, yo, I grew up off of this, I'm like, all right, let me go see who this guy is. Because if you're this funny, all right, there got to be something about him or something.
And Red Fox birthed them all. Pretty fucking much, bro.
Look at this girl. He's looking at me again like, yo,
OG.
I did.
He right. Yeah, your word.
I didn't. I didn't though.
Damn right.
I ain't do it. Look
Look,
he's looking
you say that shit. Flip of the question.
Yeah.
Who would be the best to you guys?
Oh,
That's tough.
I don't think I could. It's gonna be too biased for me because I don't have enough hours time watching their comedy as much as I watch the currents. When I say the currents, more like Eddie Murphy, Bernie Mac, Cat One. You get what I'm saying? Like
I ain't gonna lie. I have to judge this from the generalization of the laughter that I had from the person. So this is that's how I'm going to judge it. I can't judge on my favorite. I got to judge based upon like what level of laughter and how much times was that level reached with all of these people that I'm looking at. All right, so
Mine's fall down to probably 3.
With that being said,
4.
are we going for like a 3 or are we going for a 1? Because this is really hard.
Let's say one comedian has to go, and it's like, who's the one?
No.
We all said Kevin Hart. No.
Gotta go.
I'm saying about the best.
The flip.
Like for you, who in terms of, because we're talking about a comedian, so it's laughter.
But
Who is the one that made you laugh the most? Right? I mean, like the hardest and the most.
Hold on. I got you right now.
For me, if it's one that I'm rolling with, this is hard, bro. But
I'm looking at Cat and I'm looking at Dave.
For me, it's Cat.
Yeah.
This is the reason why. Everywhere I seen him, the level of laughter that I caught was just different, bro. Like it was that spirit. All like every stand up that I seen him in was that like I coughed up phlegm and had tears in my eyes. Laughter. Like I wasn't faking it. I wasn't just trying to laugh because I was watching it. Like nigga, I was dying. Laughing, bro. Like the only other person I could say that had me like that. Nah, it's not the only. Because Richard had me there. Bernie took me there, and Martin took me there. The rest I laughed at, but not as hard as them, bro. Them niggas, like, yo, Martin. Dogs. I'm talking about, like, Martin had me crying multiple times, bro. You know, and it was mainly off of Martin, bro. That's why I was able to pick, like, Cat over that. Because Martin was the pivot of his, like, that was the top. Now, on Def Comedy Jam, he was doing head, but he was hosting more than he was actually doing. You know what I mean? So that, you know what I mean? It wasn't like at that pinnacle. Now, like Bernie, that nigga, like his stand-ups was OD, but it's like he didn't have like a lot that it was at the same level of laughter. It'd be like funny as fuck.
Yeah.
Then this is funny.
Yeah.
This is funny too.
Yeah.
But it won't be every single I'm fucking dying on the ground.
Cat kills his
Cat
shows.
killed me, bro.
Yeah.
Like killed me, took
That's
me
how I was
out,
looking
bro.
down. I
Like,
was like, Cat.
Richard took me out too. Like, yo, bro, Cat and like I had to pause, bro. Like nigga, like that's how good it was. It's like, nigga, I don't want to miss what I'm gonna hear next.
Because you caught
This
that
shit
way
got
from the
me
beginning.
dying. Like, I gotta,
all of them though. Shit.
I gotta chill on this for a little hot minute.
But unless you're like a super historian of comedian and you went back and watched all Richard Pryor, you went and watched all of Red. Like, unless you did that, then it's not a real fair assessment.
Yeah.
You just watched enough to know, like, these are not ones to trifle with. We understand why they're in the Hall of Fame right now. We get that.
Yeah.
I'm not
But
gonna
it's
lie.
like we grew up with the Cat.
Eddie Murphy made me laugh, but it was I was dying too. It was like his later shit. His stand up is funny, but to me, like Bernie funnier. Yeah, you know what I mean. Like Bernie stand up is funnier to me. Cat stand up funny and Pryor stand up is funnier to me. Even Chappelle stand up is funny to me.
Especially current Chappelle too.
But honestly, Kevin is the weakest link in this because Chris, like, I laughed at Kevin Hart, like I've shed tears.
Yeah.
Chris Rock had me fucking dying in multiple standpoints. So it's like stand up, his like written comedy, and his acting comedy. So it's like he trifected me. I'm like, for me, he's GOAT, but he's a special area though. It's like that comfortable. You're always gonna get me where I need to go.
Right.
Comedy, like, you know what I mean, I don't give a fuck what they throw you in. You're gonna save me.
You're gonna get
Because everybody else probably going, but you gonna make sure that you gonna get that off. Richard though, his stand up, like by far, bro, his stand up was just like that shit, just different though. But I ain't have his acting wasn't as funny as his stand up to me. Right.
He was in Superman, bro.
Geez,
I'm dead. But Chris Rock, let's not forget, Chris Rock is in the room somewhere. Yeah, bro. Like, and
that nigga movies and his TV show, boy, different level, my nigga.
When I got introduced to Chris Rock, I think I was watching HBO. That's how you know he was killing it. You on HBO I'm talking back in the day. Black cable box, buttons on the top, red numbers. I'm talking about back.
Yeah, you already know. You had that illegal. You had that illegal. You heard that was life.
Back in the day.
All right, so let's head to the next TOPIC out this bitch.
And this is the closing right here.
Womp womp. This is kind of this is a thing for me here, man, because
It's big news for us. We a podcast.
Yeah, man. Like I fuck with them, man. I learned a lot from them.
Yeah.
The Joe Budden podcast.
This definitely was my shit.
I hope it's a stunt.
Nah, it ain't. It's real.
I know.
It seems that way.
Like
hope.
like 50 Kanye.
The way, yeah. Well, I can't say because anything can happen, you know. But yeah, this was pretty upsetting because I like the light that is shined on Rory&Mal. Like, I like both of those guys. Like, you feel me? Just as well as I like Parks. Joe Budden's my guy. Whether or not people understand that nigga, that's my guy. He have his moments. That nigga be bugging sometimes, but he do it for the right purpose for what he's trying to do for creatives. It may not be. He's one of them type of people. He's like a punching bag. Like, you kind of get what I'm saying. Like, but like he's like a stepping stone that's willing to take the weight of all of the people coming in behind him, and that's why I respect him the way that I respect him. Whether or not he goes about certain things the way I would like, that's not the point. I like the fact that he's willing to go fucking, you know what I mean, to the furthest for the creatives, but also like willing to bring back that info, like willing to give that shit back. Like, this is what need to be going on. He willing to take all of the fucking darts in the back, you know what I mean, for the creatives to still be able to do what they do and be informed. So, you know what I mean, with all of the information coming out with, it's about money. Because he even said it himself, that it was about money, or, you know, the contract wasn't feeding. It seemed like it wasn't feeding their need. But he attacked Rory first, so fired Rory and said put Mal on blast. But Maul probably ain't gonna come back without Rory. So that situation, yeah, that's why it ain't going. Yeah, it ain't going jail. What you fellas think?
To start off on this, I mean, that's a beautiful backyard. If that's the backyard that you talking about that they be chilling in all the time, that's nice. I got Maul said, let me show you the shoe game, though. On deck. We always fresh.
That's a fact.
But yeah, man, I mean, I didn't get into this pod at the very, 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 very beginning. I got into it maybe like around 299, 300, something like that, because I actually went back and watched it. Because I caught it at a much later episode, but I was like, I got to go back to understand. So went to the YouTube, went to his channel, subscribed, of course, and found my way. But I was like, I couldn't go back to one. However, the chemistry there and they're really what like helped push this movement right here. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, yo, this shit is dope. We want to do it. Let's fucking do it. You know what I'm saying? This is why when I see news like this, it's like, yo, this is important as a podcaster.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is big news, right? They're at the top, one of the people at the top.
It's like the godfathers of the podcast game,
absolutely.
in a sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? They were doing this shit before it was a thing. Before it was called a podcast, I guess.
I mean, it's a tough situation that they in right now.
Well, Taxstone actually, you know.
I listened to the entire episode 437. Then I listened to the whole shit on Patreon. For me, like, but the thing is it's just Joe speaking on it, right? Like, there's no Rory, there's no Maul, so you don't. So while he's saying those things, they can't really defend themselves in a sense, right? But let's do the devil advocate situation, right? Like, if Joe is...
Sorry, I have a question. Are they able to say anything about it, or they can't?
Yeah, they can have on Twitter. They got their own IGs. They got,
no, but they were supposed to show up for that episode. They just didn't. That's what I'm saying. Like, he was like, he expected them to show up, but they didn't come because he would have said this to their face. Like, this would have been the conversation. But they didn't show up for episode 437. So for me, I was like, damn, I wish they would have. Yes, it would have been probably crazy confrontational because they was having a real conversation. Like, sometimes you gotta have that tough conversation.
And things could get real emotional.
Nah, I don't think it would have been a fight or anything like that, but at least they would have been there to address it.
It doesn't mean necessarily a fight. It's just emotional. Like, high tense.
Yeah. But if Joe's everything he's saying is remotely accurate, I want to say it has to be 100% accurate because those are some big things, right? Then it's like, damn. But let's not pretend that Maul and Rory didn't bring something, because Rory came in early. I had to research all this. I didn't see these pod episodes. I didn't go back and do that, but I researched, and Joe said it himself on Patreon where he's like, Rory joined like around episode 15, 16. So I'm like, damn, like, Rory, you actually been there for a solid minute.
Solid.
And then Maul came in episode 77. The crazy thing is, he kept on shuffling Rory. He's like 15, 16, I don't know, 17, 18. But Maul, he knew exactly what episode 77. I was like, yeah, he loved Maul. Like, you could tell, like, that really is his man. He said episode 77. Like, it wasn't like a guess. But anyway, and then I'm like, wait, this episode 437, though. I'm like, damn.
OD.
That's a lot of episodes together. That's a lot of meeting up twice a week. That's a lot of... And they did that shit when they weren't making nothing. They was grinding it out. Patience, perseverance, keep pushing. It effort, grinding. It pays off. You know what I'm saying? So I get Maul's and Rory's. You get what I'm saying? The only thing I'll say is, like, Joe said, like, it's when the Spotify deal came in, that's when Rory was sort of asking for ownership. Like, he wanted part ownership. I feel Joe on this just because it's like, yo, you waited for a bag to come in, like a big bag, and then now you want to talk ownership. Bro, you've been here since episode 15. If we was going to talk about let's split in ownership, we could have been had that conversation. At episode 15, 16, you in there, bro, you could have been like, yo, I think this is really going to take off. You know what? I want to invest. Can I buy a percentage of the company? Right? You're not making no bread, so Joe can't ask for no crazy amount of bread. You get what I'm saying? But it's like... So I just felt like for him to do that now is like, ugh. And then for him to hear the no, and it's like, if he's in his feelings about that, it's just like, bro, you gotta kind of respect that. Y'all on episode, like, what Spotify was around, what episodes, like the 200s, 300s, like ending like towards the end of 300s.
Yeah.
So it's like, bro, we already did hundreds of episodes, and we never had this conversation. Like, you never asked. Maul, I don't think that's Maul's situation on that. I think Maul is just on something because it's more personal with them too.
Yeah.
How I feel, it's not. It's he don't really care about ownership. I don't think Maul is like stressing that. But they want to see the books. They feel like Joe is hustling them. But at the end of the day, at no company does anyone work at can say, yo, let me see the books.
Right.
I feel like, yo, why we ain't get bonuses? Oh, you couldn't give it to us because of the pandemic? Nah, let me see your numbers. Your accountant, I don't trust. Like, at no company can you do that. But because they're his friends,
they felt that they
could do it. And it's not so bad if you do it like one time or like you're like
It's
joking.
up to him to do it.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to.
I'm just that's
tough.
Well, see, this is why they say when you in something or when you're a part of something, you have to start to understand the space of things. When he's talking all the stuff that he's talking, you can't stand next to somebody talking about ownership and you're not even trying to think partly about ownership and what you're sitting there doing. That's what I'm saying. Even if not, Rory got the Duce shit. He got things. Once the world open back up, that nigga might be back on his grind. So it might not be a knock for him so much. And Maul might get back to doing what he doing. The thing is, it might not be such a knock for him. They got other hustles. The thing is, though, you could have had a piece of this if you would have just like, you know what, this pod shit about to be serious. I got money off of this. You know what, yo, Joe, let me get 20% now instead of whatever percent or 25.
Yeah.
Instead of, you know what I'm saying, because we a 4-man thing. So I just feel like, you know what I mean, I'm gonna leave room for the other fellas. You know what I'm saying, type shit.
Nah, Joe gonna make sure he majority holder. He ain't giving 25 each. Nah.
No, hell no.
Probably like
Nobody would do that.
probably give him like 15
Probably the top
each.
15.
Each, and it depends. I feel like Maul will get 15. Rory might get 7 to 10. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I mean, just looking at this shit, like for me, I don't know. Hopefully, Rory, I didn't hear him speak up on, to defend himself or anything like that. But I'm just saying, bro, like at no company can you do that. I get it when you cool with somebody. I get it. That's your homie. But that's business. That's the other side of it. Like, I can be transparent with a lot of things. I can tell you, like, yo, the Spotify deal, I can say, yo, they're offering us 100 mil. I can give you that number, right? I can say, but I don't have to, like, dig in and give you every little You get what I'm saying? Like, because that information is going to become public anyway. What do I look like hiding that from you? Why would I? You've been with me for, like, 300 episodes. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like Roy should have just chilled out because they were handsomely paid. This if Joe and them be but a lot of people, Ian, everybody was co-signing that. Like, yo, everyone on this pod is paid very well. Their contracts are very favorable. Like Rory and Mal, they were saying they're like one of the top 1%ers in terms of broadcasters. We talking about people on radio shows. Like they get paid very well to be in that club with whatever top 1%, top 5%, whatever. But bro, the conversation could have been different. Like, yo, we getting more bread. You could say like, yo, can I get whatever. But it shouldn't have gotten this far. You should have just chilled because where this shit is about to go, like you said, there's enough money to go around. Y'all paid very
network,
well,
bro. I would have been like, Joe, let me get the network. Fuck the cast. You said, Joe, but all right, I want a pod. Let me get 2 pods that I'm running. Where it's like I don't have to go up there at all. But I got 2 people who I could vet. He was like, I don't want to have to do all of that. But why the fuck not? You already you birthed people and don't realize you did it because you are podding for 300 episodes. You birthed people. People are gonna hit you up. Yo, I want to pod. I want to know about this and that. Whether you in it or not, you have a manager, right? Have them teach them some of them shit. Kind of manage them a little bit. That's how you get. You don't necessarily got to be in there to do. You know what I'm saying? That's just the way that I think, though.
But they did help build it. I'm not gonna take that away from them. I'm sorry.
You can't take that away. But at the end of the day, if you're paid handsomely,
I feel like what they should have did is once that money started coming in, when the bread started coming, I understand like maybe when everyone is when it's struggling, maybe you might not have enough bread for Joe to be like, yo, Joe, let me get a percentage. But I feel like as soon as the bread come in and those checks start coming in, you stack that check. Then you come back to Joe and be like, yo, early in the stage, whenever that money started coming in early in the game, like, yo, listen, I saved up like 10 checks. Can I get like a percent? I want to talk ownership. You do that early. That's why I feel Joe in that. Like, you don't wait until a big deal. They've never complained about their contracts. They never complained about how much bread they getting. Clearly they getting. He's like, yo, why do I have to force people to sit here and be millionaires? I said, what? Force them to be millionaires? Y'all getting that kind of bread? I know they're millionaires, but when he said it, it was like, bro, like, I don't understand.
Yeah.
I don't know, all of them are millionaires, but making money to the point that
They
if
will
you can
become.
just continue,
Yeah, because they're getting paid very well. They're going to earn millions of dollars in their career. Right? The rest of us will be lucky to hit million, but in their lives, they're going to make well.
They probably six figures. They probably in six figures indefinitely.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So
Shit, that's what I'm trying to be at. Word up. 6 fucking figures. Life is a little bit different when you're in the 6 figures.
Yo,
bro, they in the high 6 figures, bro. They getting paid. They getting paid crazy.
6 figures. It's because how we're growing up. First, where we came from, like growing up, and where we at now.
Son,
even where we at now, 6 figures, boy.
400,
like
500, 600, 700.
We always talk about the lotto with someone like, you know, if you win like 40 million, you gonna probably get like 20 million. I'm like, oh, all right. I mean, I get it. Like, let them take the 20 million, but it's like I still got 20 million. So, you know, fussing about like this, I think that should be a common.
You're getting paid
I
well,
would
bro.
want a certain amount,
Yeah.
and then like installed payments.
I mean, it's a conversation though. So, like,
Matter of fact,
I mean, but bro, you got to think about it.
I
Like,
probably would do that. I want all my
Mm.
money, just in case I die or something like that. I want all my money, and then I'm gonna consolidate. I'm saying that ass and consolidate a certain way where it's like I don't have access to it, but it's fed to me on a weekly,
on a comfortable
basis.
basis.
And yeah, there we go. Because I don't want you to just go, oh, he died, we can't give it to you. No, motherfucker, my money's here for my kids. You know what I'm saying?
I think this is a conversation.
And the family, make sure.
How you felt about Parks? Parks was real. Parks was on it. I enjoyed it. I wanted to hear him speak more.
I didn't see the Patreon.
Nah, but someone got it on. Someone they have episode 437, but just audio though. So I don't. That's how I heard it. I didn't see like any visual for it yet. It was like 2 hours 46 minutes. I'll send you the link. I'll send you the link.
I just heard 24.
And then someone else had the Patreon. I'll send you the links. And then someone else had the Patreon, like a good 46 minutes. I was like, damn. I'm just listening to Ian talk, and he's like, yo, bro, like, y'all were paid very well. Like we don't get it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. Like, you help build it, absolutely. But if you're being compensated for that fact,
right,
where I'm not forcing you to sit here and be millionaires. If that's what he's saying right now, millionaires, you don't got to talk, bro. I get it. Ownership. If I want to own something, yo, Joe, I got 10 million. Let me get like, I don't know, whatever percentage.
Yeah,
they got to be big
thinking
because they're making millions. They must be getting paid very well.
Yeah, I was thinking like, would it be okay if the person said, I don't know, like their situation per se, but
right,
like, if they was to invest, if there was to invest into the company, like, it should be okay for him to ask for part ownership then?
Yeah, because all right. So this is what Joe is saying. Joe is for the entire time of this pod, he's been paying all the company expenses. He's paying the lawyers. He's paying the accountants. He's paying for the entire staff. That's the engineers, the camera guy, the engineer. Like, he's paying for everything. Accounting. He pays for everything. He cuts every check. He does, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure not him directly. I'm pretty sure he has people to do that. But I'm saying, like,
it's coming.
Like, he paid. Like, if Rory&Mal earlier in the pod, when it started making money, like, yo, bro, like, you've been taking care of everything so far. Yo, let us do this.
Right.
Let us I don't know, get the equipment. Let us whatever, upgrade the equipment. Let us do this. Yo, we could take care of this. Blah blah. Come on, like, Rory&Mal could have also started their own YouTube pages and all. Like, he was saying shit like, yo, I told them start their own YouTube page. They can even use clips from the show. Like come on, like Joe held them down. Like, it wasn't like Joe was just doing them greasy. But I just feel like but again, that's not Mal. I don't feel like that's Mal's stance. But if that was Rory's feelings coming into the Spotify deal, like, bro, you should have been did that. It would have had more value.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? It's not like, yo, Google is buying us. That's when you're like, yo, let me get on this. Let me get you out of that. If I sell, you gonna get bro, we've been potting forever. You gonna get a chunk of bread. You're not gonna have to worry about nothing. You know what I'm saying? But for Mal, I definitely want to hear what Mal has to say, because Joe was going off, but he was still so reserved for Mal. Like he was speaking to him, but there was still that respect. Like even if Joe was sounded like he was mad, he still didn't go too far. Like he was on Rory. Rory, he just fired Rory. Period. He's like, you fired.
Yo, you stupid.
I'm
He
weak.
said, yeah, he just fired Rory. Fuck you. Get you out of here.
That's crazy. And
I gotta hear this shit, man. I gotta hear this shit.
you want me to send you the link? I send you the link on it, bro. The whole
hear this shit.
2 hours.
Yeah,
I'll send it to the group. The whole 2 hours and 47 minutes for the episode, and then I'll send you the link to the Patreon shit. Because I was listening to that shit.
That shit had me sad a little bit, bro. When I'm like, nah, bro, come on, son. That's my shit, bro. That's literally I told mad people, I'm like, yo, watch that.
I hope they
if you
work
gonna watch a
something.
pod, watch that pod.
Yeah.
It's definitely worth it.
I hope they work something out to where like Rory&Mal come back on the Joe Budden network, but with their own pod.
They're going to have that
Because technically they're still under contract. They can't start their own pod for at least another year. Like they have to wait until like 2022, 2023.
So they can't have their own podcast until
Yeah, for like a year. That's their contract. Like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? So,
But wait, then you said that. Well, I guess that's YouTube. Wait,
like they can't start their own pod
yeah, I understand that.
like
Now-
individually. Like they can have their YouTube pages, but like as long as it's not like a pod.
Okay.
Like if they're just,
I feel you.
they can't start a pod individually. Like if they just want to address their fans, that's the crazy thing. They should have been on their own YouTube pages. Bring in clips from their thing. Like, yo, how y'all felt about
Listen,
this?
if I was them, I would have been
Going
Rory
live
right now. If I was Rory, because he probably would be into that shit. Because Maul's like more principled and shit. He's not gonna be going back and forth online, and then he's not gonna be. Rory would, because academics stay coming at him like they got a beef right now. I would have just started stirring, like kind of combating with him, but in a progressive way. Not in a way where it's like real beef or problems, but just in a way where it's like I can build myself up doing this, and I can actually create something doing this, you know. So, but who am I to say? They probably got something in behind the scenes that's working that's more bigger and better than what we talking about. So
I just want to hear their side. I heard Joe.
I definitely want to hear their side.
If Joe's right, cool. But I want to hear their side of things. And
But you saying about Hawks? So Hawks is quiet.
Nah, he was sniping. He usually snipes because it's usually a silent kill. He'll throw maybe a shot in, but this one he was.
Well, because
Parks might as well have sat next to
blunt
Joe
when he does talk.
Yeah,
So it's like, yeah, well, he didn't have to do that. He'll say shit like that. It's like,
nah, but he was talking a lot.
it
He
was
might
a-
as well have sat on the couch with Joe. Word to me, bro. He was in this conversation heavy.
I gotta hear that.
You gonna hear Parks? I was like, that's Parks. He's always like that mystery guy. Like what's that show?
seen him a couple
Home
times,
Improvement.
shit like
You know
that.
the neighbor that come in and the fence
Yeah.
cover his face, but it's just his eyes like this. That's how I feel about Parks. I'm like, yo, I never see his grill. Like, bro, like he might as well have been on camera because that would have been so. I mean, but you know they saying they still love Rory&Mal. There's no disrespect, but I feel like Joe is more saying that to Mal. They want Mal to come back. Because they all said, yo, we want to talk. We still want to talk to Mal. Like, we don't care. Like, I want to tell you, like, he's not returning our calls, but we want to talk to him. No one is saying that about Rory. So I think everyone is over Rory at this
I gotta hear
point.
because like it seems like Rory really did some shit.
Yeah, some. But Joe is mad because he's like, yo, you're taking Mal away. Although Joe is saying, yeah, take him. I don't care. But he still feel away. Mal must be, like, one of those people for him. So hopefully they worked it out.
Nah, say it, please.
Now I think he had like a small interview. I was telling you about earlier that he probably did a small interview and he was talking about. I don't know.
Who, Maul?
Yeah. I'm trying to remember exactly this conversation. It's more like you saying if you ain't like me or have problems with me, then you know you have to come at me in that way or whatever. We could just part ways and respectfully and all that stuff. I hope I'm not mixing them up. Yeah, but yeah, I'm pretty sure there's an interview. I think I saw on YouTube. Look it up.
Send us the link. Send us the link.
I gotta look for it. Shit.
Oh, so it's like Maul responding to it. That
So it's
whole
all
thing.
of
The
that?
situation.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But I don't know when that was released. I just saw it on the YouTube.
Right.
I clicked on it and I was just listening to it. It was like, because I was hearing
I feel him
the
though.
back and forth on the podcast.
I feel him though. Even though Joe was mad, Joe said he didn't want to do it. It killed him to do this. Like, but He could have. But again, he was. You could tell he had respect for Maul, even if he was going off like that. Like you could tell, like he's bothered and hurt. Like he's like, I want to talk to Maul. So it wasn't
They
like
could talk.
the worst thing I've heard him say about Maul. He's like, Yo, Maul, I get to make these calls, like, but don't make me have to say that. You know what I'm saying? Like I am the owner, but like don't make me have to like come out like that.
Yeah, right.
That's not how I want to speak to my mans. Like
Right.
like
Man,
we should understand, like, you know, yes, I have to sign off on all the deals. Yes, I gotta, like, I don't have to divulge the company's information to you.
Right.
Technically, yes, as a friend, I could be far more transparent than I am with anybody else. Like, yo, don't say nothing, but we go in public, but keep that to yourself. Like, he could bust you down like that on a personal, but it's like, bro, like, you want to see every accounting, like, it's too much.
Bro, it's called the Joe Budden podcast. I mean, like, what else do you? What are you
Right.
saying?
This is what I'm saying. So it's like, that's why I felt Joe. He was like, yo, don't make me have to tell you that. Like I don't want to have to say that. Like, I get it. You defended Rory, but like, I do get to say that to him. I'm within my right. Like, it's not like, I get it. We friends, but
the owner, the manager, I'm the CEO.
we could still be friends. Like, but you tripping right now. You inviting me to your hands on the pod. Like, like, bro, like, where other job are you doing that at?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I get it. But I think they'll work it out. Rory is gonna be a whole lot tougher because he did say, yo, when y'all get y'all shit together, y'all could come back. He did say that. He said we could sit down and have a conversation. I don't know what the contract's gonna look like. I guess he can't change the contracts. But Rory's gonna be a little tougher for him to come in because even Parks was coming at him. Like everyone was sort of like, all right, whatever about Rory. But Maul, this Maul, you could still come home. Like, you good. Like, we get it. You trying to go hard
Talk
for him.
about it.
But your seat is still here. Come get it. Like, you know what I mean? But I love Maul, man. He's a man of principle.
I'm waiting to see what's next. See what happens next with this.
Hopefully they get back together. It's gonna be. You think the dynamic will ever be the same though?
It's all up to them.
Ice and Ish gonna get their own shit now on the network.
They're not bad.
Yeah.
They have a different insight about different stuff. They're not that bad at all.
Yeah.
If they do get back together, they would just get over that shit. If they decide to have that conversation, like they'll have the conversation.
No, not for Rory. I feel like Maul and Joe will be like, all right, let's get over it. Rory's gonna be a little tougher. And how you think they gonna view Parks when they come back? Yo, bro, when you hear it, you're gonna be like, yo, Parks? You're gonna be like, yo, Parks? That's the thing I want to know. Like, I've never heard Parks be so vocal. And they be calling him like a yes man or whatever. So Joe's like, yo, they be calling you a yes man like you just agree. So he was talking, but he was letting off the hip. I was like,
empty in the clips.
I was like, huh? I was like, Parks?
The Meg.
But that's what I'm saying. If they saying it's true, like, yo, if you handsomely paid, like, it's not like you're not getting paid, bro. You're getting overpaid. Because now you get your lawyers to do all of that, and then you find out that I'm actually overpaying you by a whole lot. Come on, bro. That got to be a slap in the face. That got to be a slap in the face, man. But hopefully they work out, man. It'll be nice to see them together once again. But
That's a fact.
Who's filling in? Because if Ish and Ice gonna get their own show, who y'all feel? Or you feel Joe's gonna solo it?
Like he's doing with Ice and Ish, bro. What are you talking about? That's what he's doing.
No, I'm saying after this episode. So because I heard him say they're gonna get their own show on his network. So if they
I know that. Okay.
So if they doing that, yeah, that's what he's talking about. He's like, yo, Ice and Ish about to start their own thing on the network. Like, we building a network. Like, bro, like, I love y'all, but like, I'm focused on the bag right now. Like, could we just get it together? So hopefully they do, man, because all of them, you can't take nothing away from Rory and Mal. Like, they were there. You can say from the beginning. I don't care what episode they jumped in.
I gotta see this shit. It's like it's not so much I really can say now. Like, I gotta see it. I mean, I gotta hear the rest.
Yeah. Let me send you that link, but that is what it is. It's all like so. All right. So, what's up? We good? Yeah. Wrapping this up.
Yeah.
What I want to do right now. Whoa! Shout out to the subscribers. We appreciate you guys.
Shout out to the subscribers.
We love y'all, man. We just get so lost in the convo.
I don't care if you split it up. Respect it. I love it.
Yeah, man.
We have a
appreciate y'all.
solidified amount of people. It's always like a day or two, 20 something immediately, and I'm like, I love who those people are.
Yeah,
like
whoever
they're
those people
tuned in
are.
all the time. I love you guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
We love ya.
Absolutely. Oh, and shout out to we recently looked up like some analytics, and like, yes, the United States is buzzing, so we appreciate y'all always. It's always nice to get love from
Shout
home.
out to the people out there in India. Who else?
Yeah, there was India, Russia.
Shout out to people in Russia.
Oh wait, the photo's in there, right?
Yeah,
Hold on, the photo got to. The photo got to.
Nah, we gotta give y'all due diligence before we exit.
Yeah, everyone got to get a quick.
Let me start giving y'all shout outs in the fucking from the beginning of this bitch.
Word.
Shout outs to the whole globe.
Nah, we're not doing that because the whole globe was in the
No,
whole globe.
specific. We gonna
They
call
didn't light
out
up.
specifically
It
who
was
showed that
specifically
love.
who lit up.
Yeah, because that was a beautiful thing, man. I was like, yo,
After you're gonna have to give us a second. Be patient.
it's here though. The information is here, but again,
Where is it? I saw it.
I got it right here. I got you on the screen. I'm tight. Technical difficulty. I turned the phone sideways. That thing took me all the way back.
It just boot you out.
All right, so we
Shout
got
out to the
United
people
States.
in Italy. Shout out to people in Germany, and it's red in Germany, yo. Shout out to y'all in Germany.
Buzzing Ireland.
Shout out to Ireland too. Shout out to y'all, man.
Yeah,
we appreciate y'all.
Morocco.
Shout out to Morocco.
India.
Shout out to Florida. They showing us love.
Word.
We got the South that's showing us love. But we got a couple people on the West Coast. Yo, we appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah, man.
We appreciate y'all. Please stay tuned in. We're gonna have a lot more spiciness. It's getting warm out here on the east, so out here in New York. So the better it get, the more juicy shit gonna get. We're gonna add some more stuff to it. Don't worry. Stay tuned, family. Stay tuned.
Yeah, we gonna